For over 50 years, the National PTA Reflections Program has inspired millions of students across the nation to create original works of art, boost their confidence, and discover a lifelong love of learning. Each year, students across the nation enrolled in pre-K through grade 12 create original works of art in response to a student-created theme in the following arts categories: dance choreography, film production, literature, music composition, photography, and visual arts. The program also offers a special artist division for students with disabilities. Despite the challenges of COVID-19, National PTA received over 900 student artworks from 47 state PTA congresses this year, responding to the student-created theme, "I will change the world by." On May 1st, over 200 students from across the country were announced as national winners of the 2021-2022 Reflections Program. 7 of these extremely talented artists were additionally honored with the Outstanding Interpretation Award, the highest possible achievement in the Reflections Program. We are thrilled to recognize all of the national winners from the 2021-2022 National PTA Reflections Program and highlight the work of our 7 2021-2022 Reflections Outstanding Interpretation awardees. At this time, we'd like to introduce you to this year's Film Production Outstanding Interpretation Award winner. Are you ready to meet her? This year's Film Production Outstanding Interpretation Award winner is Yasmin Fajas from Rowan Elementary PTA in Pennsylvania. Let's hear from Yasmin and watch her film titled Reduce, Reuse, and Recycle.
Hello, my name is Yasmin Fajas. I am from Rowan Elementary PTA in Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania. I won the award of Outstanding Interpretation for my film production for my piece, Reduce, Reuse, and Recycle. I would like to share my artist statement with you. What is something we can all do to help our planet, to change the world? The answer is recycling. When we transform something old into something new, it benefits the environment in so many ways. For example, raw materials and natural resources are not wasted. Energy is saved, less wastes go into landfills, wildlife is safe. In order for it to work, we all need to start doing it now. I do my part every day. Please do your part too. I am happy that I won this award and I get to share it with you. Reduce, Reuse, and Recycle by Yasmin Fajas. Our world is wonderful. Imagine there was no light, no water, no air, no life. That is what could happen if we stopped taking care of our beautiful planet Earth. Hopefully, one of many ways to avoid it is recycling, but we all need to start doing it now. Recycling is good for us and the environment because it reduces the use of new raw materials to produce new products, so the materials can be used more than once. It also reduces the energy we use, improves the quality of air and water, and fights climate change. All sorts of things can be recycled. Some of the most common items are plastics, glass, metals, electronics, computers and accessories, textiles, newspapers and magazines, cardboard. Just listen to some examples. Used paper can be recycled around 7 times. Glass is one of the best recycling materials. Clear glass can be recycled over and over again. Energy saved from recycling a glass bottle can light a light bulb as long as 4 hours. The average person in the U.S. throws out almost 5 pounds of garbage daily. That is 251 tons per year per person. The typical American uses 17 trees each year in wood and paper products. Many of these products can be recycled. A single aluminum can will sit in a landfill for at least 500 years. All aluminum cans may be recycled. Clothes can be reused. Textile can be recycled. Clothing made from previously used materials such as plastic bottles, nylon, polyester, and even old clothing is called recycled fashion. When purchasing such clothing, we become a small part of sustainable production. Be sure to recycle everything you can in your house and school. Just look for the recycling loop sign and place your items in special recycling cans. There is almost always a recycled trash can around. Be sure to drop your used aluminum cans and plastic bottles there. At home, be sure to put your paper items like the newspaper, cereal boxes, and homework pages into the recycling bin. When shopping, use your own reusable bags instead of plastic bags. I definitely will continue doing my part. Please do yours too. Reduce, reuse, and recycle.
What an important message, and so well researched. We only have one planet Earth, and we need to care for it. Now, let's learn more about the inspiration for Yasmin's artwork.
When walking my dog around the neighborhood, I noticed some trash on the grassy areas behind the buildings, along the sidewalks, and around the drains on the streets. I did not like what I saw, so I went home, grabbed the trash bag, and picked it all up. I really wanted to show that even a small thing like that could keep our neighborhood clean. Imagine if everybody did the same, then it would change our environment for the best. I participate in reflections every year because it is a creative way of expressing my thinking, beliefs, and ideas.
Congratulations, Yasmin. We can't wait to watch your next documentary.
Thanks for allowing me the opportunity to share my piece. Next, you will hear from the Outstanding Interpretation winner in the photography category.
Now, we'd like you to meet this year's Outstanding Interpretation Award winner from the photography category. Congratulations to Arcel Shore from Country Parkway PTA in New York on winning the Photography Outstanding Interpretation Award. Let's hear from Arcel and examine his piece titled, "I Can Change the World by Enlightening Others with Knowledge."
Hi, my name is Arcel Shore, and I'm from Country Parkway Elementary School PTA in New York. I won the Outstanding Interpretation Award for Photography. The title of my piece is, "I Can Change the World by Enlightening Others with Knowledge." I would like to share my artist statement with you. It is, the book in the photograph represents knowledge. The brightness in the background shows the light which knowledge brings in our life. I am grateful that I have an opportunity to get education. There's so many children in the world who cannot afford to have basic education. I can change the world by spreading knowledge. I can raise my voice so that every child can have basic education at least. Thank you so much for this award. I'm so grateful.
Wow, this piece truly embodies PTA's mission and belief that everyone deserves a high-quality education. Let's learn more about Arcel's creative process from the artist himself.
I created this piece to represent the power of knowledge. My inspiration was to highlight all the kids in the world who don't have access to everyday education like us. To take the picture, I set up a table under my tree in my front yard. Then I placed a book to represent knowledge. I took the picture during sunset time, so the light symbolizes the power of knowledge. I love to create because it gives me a chance to express myself to the world.
Congratulations, Arcel. We can't wait to see what you do next.
Thanks for giving me this opportunity. Next, we're going to hear from a Music Composition Award winner. Bye!
Are you ready to meet our Music Composition Outstanding Interpretation Award winner? This year's Music Composition Outstanding Interpretation Award winner is Sonia Singh from Acadia PTA in New York. Let's hear from Sonia about her piece and listen to the song she composed titled Rainbow.
Hello, my name is Sonia Singh and I'm from the Acadia PTA in New York. I won the Outstanding Interpretation Award for Music Composition, a song I titled Rainbow. Here is my artist statement. My composition, Rainbow, relates to the theme, I will change the world by, through spreading the message that we can build a better tomorrow. The recent times have been very trying and there has been very little light in the world. Through my uplifting songs, I will help people see that there is always a way to make their lives brighter. Even if things seem bleak, we can bring out the light from inside us and together make a rainbow for everyone. I'm honored to have won this award and that I get to share it with you.
Underneath the sun, the sky is always blue. But when the clouds roll in, the sky changes too. It turns dark and it turns ugly, and we all run and hide. 'Cause no one wants a sky that don't look perfect to the eye. And lately, the sky's been gray and there's nothing but rain, and the world has been full of pain. But the sun's coming out now, and there's hope all around now, when the sky's going back to blue. And there may still be rain, but you know what they say, together the sun and the rain can make a rainbow. So baby, we can make a rainbow too. The clouds above us in the sky, they might look dark to our eyes, but everything has a silver lining. So if we fill ourselves with a little light, we can be the ones to make this cloud bright again. And the sun's coming out now, and there's hope all around now, when the sky's going back to blue. And there may still be rain, but you know what they say, together the sun and the rain can make a rainbow. So baby, we can make a rainbow too. And it's true that the world will never be the same, but change isn't always bad. So maybe we can take these broken pieces that we have and make a new life, a new life. And the sun's coming out now, and there's hope all around now, when the sky's going back to blue. And there may still be rain, but you know what they say, together the sun and the rain can make a rainbow. So baby, we can make a rainbow too. So maybe we can make a rainbow too.
Thanks, Sonia, for sharing this beautiful music with us. Now, let's hear from the artist herself to understand the inspiration for this piece.
One of the things my family loves to do is travel. Before COVID, we would take at least 4 trips a year during spring or summer breaks. What I loved most about these trips were the people. The communities that we spent time in were so warm and welcoming, and it's those memories that stayed with me the most. But COVID took that all away, and it was really hard to adjust to the new lifestyle of quarantine, where we weren't even allowed to see our neighbors, let alone people from around the world. But thankfully, we got through the worst of it. I wrote this song after the worst of COVID-19, when things were starting to open up and we finally had hope for the future. In the past, there have been plenty of setbacks for us as people, but I've realized that what matters is that we always get up again and never stop fighting. I really wanted to share that message that no matter what, you never stop working, never stop fighting, and you embrace all the challenges that get thrown at you and make the world a better place. My immediate thought was a rainbow, because you need both sun and rain for a rainbow. The process of developing this was mostly at the piano. I wrote a pattern that I liked and integrated it throughout the song, and also wrote the lyrics with the piano so that I know everything flowed well. I tried to find a balance between the dark verses and the brighter chorus, and also added drums and viola to make the colors of the rainbow stand out more in the music. It's my experiences and all the hardships that we have in the world that inspire my music most. Music is a way to express yourself with no strings attached and also connect to people around the world. I love music because it allows me to escape whenever I'm feeling angry or sad or just inspired to create. And Reflections is the perfect platform to be able to share my music because I can write with a passion and a purpose, and that is so beautiful. I'm so grateful to have this opportunity to share my piece with you.
Congratulations, Sonia. We can't wait to hear your next composition.
Next, you will hear from the Outstanding Interpretation winner in the Visual Arts category. Bye!
At this time, we'd like to introduce you to this year's Visual Arts Outstanding Interpretation Award winner. Are you ready to meet her? This year's Visual Arts Outstanding Interpretation Award winner is Jasmine Roldan from Hicksville High School PTSA in New York. Let's learn about Jasmine's work and appreciate her original piece titled Say Their Names.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Roldan, and I'm from Hicksville's PTA in New York. I won the Outstanding Interpretation Award in the Visual Arts category for my piece, Say Their Names. To give you a background on my piece, I will now read my artist statement. As a female of color in America living in such corrupt times, I hope to change the world by advocating for civil rights. All the people displayed in this piece were subject to unjustifiable violence, leading to their deaths. Their names written within the word equality correspond to their faces. Some of them were track stars, grandmothers to their grandchildren, or as young as 10 years old. Say their names. By doing just that, you too could change the world. Thank you. I am overjoyed to have won this award, and I'm so glad to share the message with you.
Thank you, Jasmine, for sharing this powerful message with us. Let's hear more from Jasmine about the creative inspiration for her artwork.
This piece means a lot to me. Their voices can no longer be heard as their lives were taken too soon. Therefore, I will make sure mine can be heard. I create art to show just how much people, ideas, things matter to me. Their lives matter, along with those, including myself, that look like them. I hope to ignite a spark within everyone to reflect on what they can do to be the change they want to see in the world. Thank you.
Congratulations, Jasmine. We can't wait to see what you do next.
Thank you for the opportunity to share my piece. Next, you'll hear from the Outstanding Interpretation winner in the Literature category.
Now, we'd like to introduce you to this year's Outstanding Interpretation Award winner from the Literature category. This year's Literature Outstanding Interpretation Award winner is Dao Nguyen from Castillero Middle School PTA in California. Let's hear from Dao about her work and then enjoy a reading of her piece titled Dandelion.
Hi, my name is Dao Nguyen, and I'm from Castillero Middle School PTA in California. I won the Outstanding Interpretation Award for Literature for my piece called Dandelion. I want to share my artist statement with you. The world is a big place, and I know that being only one person in it can be daunting for young people like myself. So Dandelion is a poem about how even if you're just one human, you can still have an effect on this world through what I believe is most important to share with other people, your passion, ideas, and stories. I am so thankful to have won this award and that I get to share my poem with you.
I am one being, one dandelion growing in the middle of one field. But I have more than one of what I can offer to this world, what I love, what I create, what I experience. And that is my passion, my ideas, and my stories that I pass on in various ways. They are a part of me that I share, and they are the pappus on my dandelion stem. My passion couches in a gust of warm wind that makes a faint whistle in your ears. It travels through the swaying spring leaves and brushes across the grass still wet with morning dew. It skims along the mossy stones that hide beetles underneath and past luscious flower beds filled with vibrant hues. It travels beyond various lands through habitats and terrain and shares my passion throughout. My ideas drift into a rocky creek hidden by a jumble of greenery and vines, but it flows just enough to join a nearby stream. The stream soon becomes a cascading river of conception, prominent and striking, and it gives strangers the inspiration to sprout new ideas of their own. My stories cling to a squirrel's bushy tail as it scales the rough bark of an old oak tree, and they clutch onto a mother jay's navy wing, then falls behind a gray rabbit's alert ear. My stories meet many, and out of those that hear, my stories will give someone the strength to continue. I am one being, one dandelion in the middle of one field, with endless passion, ideas, and stories that I pass on in various ways. They are a part of me that I share, and they will change the world.
Thank you, Dow, for reminding us that anyone has the power to change the world. We won't ever look at dandelions the same way. We'll now hear more from Dow about the creative process behind her poem.
The inspiration for this poem was the earth itself. Plants like dandelions spread their seeds around the world so they can continue to grow even in unexpected places, like how you can share your knowledge and creativity so it inspires other people. I use this metaphor because I think creating an image in your writing is important for readers to visualize your message, which is one reason I like writing. You can convey your ideas through metaphors and analogies, and I like how you can use those to connect the dots like you're painting a picture so the reader understands your message.
Congratulations, Dow. We can't wait to read more of your work.
Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to share my piece. Next, you will hear from the Outstanding Interpretation winner in the Dance Choreography category.
Are you ready to meet this year's Dance Choreography Outstanding Interpretation Award winner? This year's Dance Choreography Outstanding Interpretation Award winner is Ovia Gowder from James Clemens High School PTSA in Alabama. Let's hear from Ovia about her creative process and then watch her dance performance titled Save the Children.
Hello, my name is Ovia Gowder and I won the Outstanding Interpretation Award in a dance choreography section for my piece Save the Children. I will now read to you my artistic statement. Human and traffic. These are two very normal words in the dictionary, but when you put them together, they present a very dark and ugly reality. As a young adult who loves to dance and spends a majority of my time online, I, through my dance, wanted to encourage everyone to rise up and become aware about signs of human trafficking and hope to prevent this from continuing.
Please listen. I pray you have ears to hear, because there's an evil approaching. In fact, it's already here. Our children are being taken, tortured and abused, sold for money, unseen and used, enduring the unspeakable, breathing fear with every breath, their silent screams unanswered, afraid and scared to death. Will anyone rescue me? Will you carry me away? Bring me to a place of no suffering or pain. Come quickly. I pray you have ears to hear, because there's an evil approaching. Oh no, he's here. Our children, God's children, are not for sale.
You are not hidden. There's never been a moment you were forgotten. You are not hopeless. Though you have been broken, your innocence stolen, I hear you whisper underneath your breath. I hear your SOS, your SOS. I will send out an army to find you in the middle of the darkest night. I will rescue
What a profound dance piece. Let's hear more from Ovia about the inspiration for this piece.
As the theme this year is I Will Change the World by, I thought my topic I choreographed a dance around suited this, and the reflection contest gave me a platform to raise awareness about something that is not usually brought up or talked about. The process throughout the creation of my dance was to implement rigid and fluid movements to embody the staggering emotions behind this topic. My career interest relies in the pediatrics area, and this inspired me to create a piece revolving around the safety of children.
Congratulations, Ovia. We can hardly wait for your next performance.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share my piece. Next, you'll hear from the Outstanding Interpretations winner from the Special Artist Division. Bye!
At this time, we'd like to introduce you to this year's Special Artist Outstanding Interpretation Award winner. Are you ready to meet him? This year's Special Artist Outstanding Interpretation Award winner is James Jordan from Syracuse High PTSA in Utah for his music composition. Let's hear from James about his creative process and listen to his song titled Change the World Right.
My name is James Jordan, and I'm responsible for producing the national award-winning music composition Change the World Right for the PTA Reflections Contest. I've lived in Utah and grew up with my family and classmates for as long as I can remember. Life wasn't always fun because I struggled with autism for many years in school, and it was hard to make and keep friends. Since third grade, I knew that I was different from the rest of the crowd, even some of my classmates in the Learning Center. I was clever and artistic, and since I had so much time to myself, I embraced my abilities and wanted to achieve something special. I've participated in talent shows and contests that have motivated me to keep improving over the years. Unfortunately, during my sophomore year in high school, before COVID-19, I didn't have much luck on my side and was unsuccessful in everything I wanted to do. However, I would never lose hope during my junior year because I had another chance to make things right with more time on my hands. My artist statement was about how I felt during the years of doubt and hatred in my life. I changed the world around me because I wanted to reflect and give meaning to what I say and do. The lyrics that I wrote in my song reveal a person that felt like the world was changing them. Throughout the song, they learned that it was not too late to reflect on old, negative changes and replace them with new, positive changes in their lives and others' lives. Once upon a time, I was in my prime, and the world had no fill for crime. It was late at night, but I could see the light. Fires around me began to ignite. I wanted to fight and display the might before it all came down. The world knew who I was, but not what I could be. I wished my good luck, and now my goodbyes. I felt hollow inside, sacrificing my life so I can change the world. And all this time, the world was here for you, and I cannot change it. So I tried to do it all again, waiting for everything to change, from the story to the people, and that be nice. Enjoy every moment, cause I lost so many to my demise. I was notorious, and that was when I abused my power. I was body until I found my coincidences. And all this time, the world was here for you, and I cannot change it, but I can change you.
Thank you, James, for sharing your creativity with us. What a beautiful piece of music. Let's hear more from the artist about the inspiration for this artwork.
I was inspired to create this song because I wanted to encourage myself. I learned that the world is different for everyone, and it's important to remember a world that changes you into the person you want to be. The friends I've kept and the people who gave me life built their world with me, and their tools helped me build mine. This song is a puzzle piece in my life that will remind me of the inspiration I had to change the world. This year's reflections taught me that inspiration could come from anywhere, and whatever happens next is a world with you in it, like a bedroom over the years. Sometimes you have to reflect on the word and add another letter to make the world yours.
Congratulations, James. We can't wait to hear more of your music in the future. We hope you enjoyed listening to James's original song. We invite you to listen to his composition again and explore all of the I Will Change the World by artwork by visiting our virtual exhibit at pta.org/Reflections Awards. Thank you to the local, district, region, council, and state PTA Reflections chairs, the talented judges that review the artwork, and the volunteers and partners that share and celebrate the artwork. Reflections is made possible thanks to your dedication, and we are grateful. Special thanks to our generous sponsor, Band, for supporting the Reflections program. This communications platform has been instrumental to our Reflections leaders as they coordinate their programs. We would also like to let you know that the 2022-2023 Reflections program is off and running. The arts have helped us through many challenges this year and will continue to provide students with healthy and creative outlets. Our student-selected theme for this year is Show Your Voice. Get involved in the arts by starting your Show Your Voice Reflections program and registering your participation at pta.org/reflections. Congratulations once again to the talented student winners. To view a full list of winners, visit pta.org/Reflections Awards. Now, please stay with us and enjoy a selection of artwork as we recognize all of the winning artists from the 2021-2022 I Will Change the World by Reflections program.